Good evening. Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Okay. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Yeah. How was your day? Ah, yeah, I hope you had a wonderful day. And let's see. Uh, right now I'm very comfortably low energy because today was it's May in Alaska. It was pretty hot. Oh, it was hot. I think it was in the its 60s during the lunch hour. So when I was running, how much do I run? Maybe a mile or so. It was like sauna. I was sweaty. Yeah, so because I'm a little bit low energy. Okay, so very comfortably so. Just recovering from the fatigue. So okay, we'll take it nice and easy. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, let's go back. There we go. So we're gonna generalize this then. Okay, so hmm. Okay, a little bit of a generalization. Uh, so you have I star L P J, okay, and I less than pi of P, prime counting function, okay, and then C J and J is go to all the way up to pi of P. Okay, so yeah, of course it starts from one. So all right, little baby step at a time. Okay, so and let me change this long pants to short pants because it is too hard. Okay, yeah, let me do that, please. Yeah. Whew. All right. So this star L, it means product of lesser primes. Okay? And this J, index J, means out of this set of lesser primes, um, well, excuse me. Yeah, there are a lot going on. Okay, so we have to do it very step by step fashion. So you have right. Whew. L7 set is all the set of primes less than 7. Okay, lesser prime set, and then L7 2 is equal to 2 3 2 5 3 5. Okay. Now, so what you have in this set, you have first element, second element, then third element. Okay. So that the index of what element are there in this power set, that's what goes into the I. Right? Let's show that. So that's what this all means. Alright. Okay. Let's, before we generalize anything, let's express this in terms of sigma. Alright? Yeah, let's do that as our intermediary step. Okay. Yeah, we have to do step by step because this is a lot. Right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. With your permission, I'm gonna drink a little, okay? Because otherwise, I wouldn't be doing mathematics. It's just boring. It's too dry. So I need something that would motivate me to do this. All right. So. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing mathematics, seriously. Alright? Yeah, because it's boring. You know what I wanted to do instead this evening? I wanted to just lay down on my bed and read the biography of mathematicians. Yeah. Cauchy. But It's entertaining, this reading, but it's not productive. All right. Yeah. I do get inspired, but I don't need to be inspired. Not now. Some other time, yeah, I run out of ideas. So then, yeah, I do go back and study what other mathematicians did. But now, I know exactly what to do. So we didn't run out of ideas. Not yet. It happens once in a while, but we have an assignment here. Okay, so we have to finish it. So I hold my Star up and then started recording. Okay, so okay. So did you have a good day? I hope you did. Okay. All right. Whoo hoo. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong cap. Funny. So. Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah. Mm. Let me go grab a beer. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so let's just take it slow. Okay, just nice and relaxation. Yeah. Let's take it very slow today. Yeah. Oof. Okay. I guess couple of days or nights ago, moose stopped by, so there's another fresh pile of Alaska moose dung, so I have to clean it out at some point. But yeah, no problem. So that's my yard work. Picking up animal feces, that's all I do for yard. I also spraying the insecticides too. Okay, so let's write it out, right? Yeah, let's write it out. Okay. You can read this, right? Okay. M, you define this as 0. Multiply by 7, okay? Minus M, yeah. This is why I didn't want to do this. Why? It's tedious. But somebody has to do it, and there's nobody else. But I didn't want to do this because it's mechanical and it's quite boring a task. But there's no one else who can do this, so that's why we are doing it. Okay, so we are the only one who can do this. Okay, so thank you for standing by me. Thank you for being a good friend. Third element. Okay. Now it's getting easier. Second element. Mm. Excuse me. Well, let's make it consistent, alright? We save some space. So, now we're gonna use sigma, okay? It will be double sigma because it's two-dimensional. It's like triangle, okay? So, okay. Wow. we'll generalize for 7. I mean, we'll express this two-dimensional addition using double sigma, all right? And after that, we're gonna generalize 7 into general number p, okay? And 3 into pi of p, all right? That's a lot easy. I mean, that's easy step, but I really didn't want to do this, okay? Because it's too tedious, all right? But somebody has to do it. All right. So this guy, whole thing, well, we have room here, is equal to, well, let's put in a new line. In a given row, you have sigma j from 1 to in a given row. Oh, well, sorry, I. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. 3, C, J. Outer loop. Well, not yet, not yet, not yet. We'll do inner loop first. You have absolute value M. You have star L, and then you have 1, 2, 3, I. And you have J here. And you have 7 here. And this whole thing multiplied by 7. So I guess I should rhyme M bigger. Of M. Now, running out of space. Gosh, it's so boring, dude. You know, this is why I don't want to do mathematics for a living, because I don't want to do mathematics all the time. It, it, it gets really boring, okay? And multiply by, well, before you open the parenthesis, the entire sigma multiplied by -1 to the jth, because j starts from 0. And then this entire thing is inside of outer sigma j from 0 to pi of 7. We redefine 7, I mean pi. Our prime counting function, it's strictly, is number of primes strictly less than n. All right, it does not include n. Okay, so that we redefined our prime counting function. Okay. Yeah, well, we don't quite need to do that. We'll do it next as a next step somewhere in our whiteboard. Yeah, this will do for now. Okay, and we'll take like 5 minutes break and grab another whiteboard, and then we're gonna generalize this. All right. Yeah. How do you generalize this? Easy. Change 7 to p, change all threes into pi of 7. Okay? Yeah, that's how you do it. Whew. Let's just analyze it because it's just too easy, right? We have some room here. So, f n filtered multiple set, okay? Fn is equal to sigma j from 0, well, fp, because we only deal with prime, right? And pi of p minus 1 times 1 to the jth multiplied by I from 1 to pi of p c j absolute value m I star L J P times P. There we go. We generalize it. We got it. Oh, yeah, this is why I didn't want to do this, because I tried to avoid my duty because boring, right? But we got it. Now I need to write it down. Again, boring. Oh boy. But we do our job. Mathematics sometimes is tedious, sometimes quite creative process, but other times it's just tedious. I'm gonna write only this one down, alright? Good. We got it. Now, next step. uh, so our goal is to come up with formula for composite counting function. All right. So, uh, for example, given input like say 100, how many composite numbers are there? Less than or equal to 100. How many composites? Right? That's our goal. Okay? And it turns out that the number of composites is F2 plus F3 plus F5 plus F7. That's the number of composites. Why do we stop there? Because um, uh, we may have to prove it, okay? But it's very simple concept because when we think about, so 100 is what? 10 times 10, right? So think about 11, the prime next to 7, right? 11 times 11 is 121. So uh, F11, the least element in F11 is bigger than 100. Okay, that's why we stop at 7. 7 is less than 10. 10 is square root of 100. Okay, so that's how it works. So we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, okay. Yeah, now it's getting a little bit more interesting. Okay, because this was very tedious part, but from here and on, for a while at least, it's gonna be more fun than this. So this was like uphill battle. Now it's downhill, where we can enjoy hiking. Okay, you go hiking the mountain, uphill, right? But after that, we go downhill. It's a lot easier and more enjoyable, right? And fast, it goes faster too. So hmm? Yeah, we may not even prove it, okay, because it's very obvious. But there are some minor details left out, so we'll refine our result. Um, okay. Filtered composite set. All right, let's take a break. Yeah, it's getting more interesting, actually. All right. So I stopped taking all the multivitamins and any kind of dietary supplements. Okay. Now my left middle finger is has no more spasm like involuntary movement. It doesn't have that anymore. So I guess it was the multivitamin and iodine. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Let's grab a whiteboard. Alright. Alright. This guy. Okay. So eventually what we're gonna end up having is some recurrence relationship in prime counting function. Okay, that's what we're gonna have. Okay. I don't know if it's brand new or not, but if it is brand new, then it is publication material. Alright, so I highly encourage you to publish it once we get it. Okay, so it's gonna be something really worthwhile investigating. So you go ahead and do it. Yeah, it's difficult to erase this because it's written like this for a very long time. So it's like really dried out. So yeah, these pens I think they're oil based. So yeah, oil do dry out. Maybe they're water based. I don't know. No clue. Okay. So composite counting function kappa of n is equal to sigma ijk. How about L? L from 1 to um, well, before we generalize, let's do this. Composite counting function. This white pen, black pen is wearing out, so uh, mm, very good. Composite counting function kappa of 100 is equal to F2 filtered, filtered multiple set minus 1 because 2 we have to exclude 2. 2 is a prime, not composite, okay? So filtered multiple set of 3 minus 1. We have to exclude 3 itself. Okay? Oh boy. So how do you formulate this? Um, yeah, it's you do square root of 100 and you floor it. That's 10, right? So and then um, you apply prime counting function of that. Okay, and then you give it an index, and then like elf prime, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pi of 10, right? Yeah. Uh, Sigma. Well, so minus 4 plus sigma L from 1 to 4 F L. Okay? That's prime counting function. Now, and this is equal to minus pi of 10 plus sigma L from 1 to pi of 10 FL, and pi of 10 and 10 is equal to floor of square root of 100. Okay, so okay, okay, okay. So this is minus pi. We may be off by 1. Okay, so we have to be careful about pi because um, yeah, we'll deal with we'll iron out the details later. Okay, when we actually make some examples. I mean, flooring of square root of n. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. PL is L prime. Okay. There we go. Yeah. You know, this exclusive prime counting function, we may have to rename as psi, psi, okay? Because uh, depending on this number, we'll make more examples, okay? So, because what if this is not 100 but 121? Then square root flooring of that is 11, right? And then uh, I'm not sure what happens there. Okay, so yeah, we may, I'm guessing we may be off by one, but yeah, that's fine. Whatever, right? Yeah. Or we may call that exclusive prime counting function. We may name it as like something like pi minus on top, okay, to denote exclusivity. All right? Yeah, no problem. We'll do that, okay? Like pi minus up there, yeah, that's exclusive prime counting function. Okay, so yeah, good, good, yeah. And prime counting function is nothing but n minus kn. Okay, so n minus this whole thing, yeah, there will be prime counting function. So you wanna see it? Okay. So it's recursive function. Okay, so uh, we may off by one. All right, but we correct it. Okay, no problem. By making some examples. Okay, so pi of n prime counting function. All right, is equal to n minus this whole thing. All right, so n plus pi floor square root of n. It's recursive function. Okay, plus yeah, we're running out of space. Well, it's minus, right? I have an idea. Ta-da! We got space. Yeah, subscript of subscript. Okay. Yeah. Index of index. Yeah, this nested indexation. Sometimes it happens. Very good. So we found some recurrence relationship between of prime counting function. Okay, so it's a recursive function, which is very nice because it's like divide and conquer. Okay, you can write a recursive function in computer program language. Okay, yeah, yeah. And big O notation, complexity analysis, we leave it to somebody else. Okay, but or we'll do it ourselves. I don't know. Okay, but in computer programming, yeah, so most language or most high level computer programming language, they support recursive function, a function that calls itself. Okay, and they tend to be quite efficient and fast. Okay, so I mean, mathematically speaking, this is interesting, right? So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna look up prime count recursive relation, recurrence relation of prime counting function formula. I'm gonna look that up because I'm not sure if this exists yet. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Recurrence formula of prime counting function. I'm gonna look that up. Okay. So okay. All right. Let's take a break. Very good. We are making very good progress here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm getting a little bit chilly. So yeah, I look for that recurrence relationship, but I think it was Legendre who came up with some prime counting function recurrence formula, but it was not this. It was something a lot simpler actually. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, maybe this is not that useful. Whatever, right? That's fine. And I ran into a free PDF online paper wrote by somebody who claimed to come up with closed form formula for prime counting function. Well, obviously it's not widely accepted, but I'm gonna check it out. Okay, so let me read some. Okay, because I'm kind of tempted and I cannot resist this temptation. All right, so I want to see if he's serious. Okay, so he seems to be serious. All right, maybe he did find the closed form formula for prime counting function. Would that, if that's true, he would win some award. Uh, so let's see. I just flip through pages, okay, without trying to understand it in detail. He seemed to be very serious. Okay. Good latex skill they got. Uh, Impressive. Very diligent. Yeah, these people are cool. Mathematicians. The professional ones. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. They're totally beyond my level of mathematics. Totally. He mentioned like Dirichlet, Möbius. Yeah, I get that this guy is serious. All right. Give me 1 second. I want to put on my socks, grab my blanket. Yeah, it's kind of getting chilly, so. Mm. Oh boy. So how are you? Woo. Yeah, multivitamin, it may not be the cause. Maybe it could be cigarette or alcohol that cause spasm on my left middle finger. I don't know, but I stopped taking all these dietary supplements. Multivitamin is just one of them, and I think that was it because my middle finger stopped shaking. So maybe it's just me, okay? Maybe I'm allergic to multivitamin. Maybe multivitamin works for some other people. I don't know, okay? Yeah. Maybe it just doesn't work for me. Okay? Yeah. I don't know. But stopping taking those multivitamins, it did work for me. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay? Because I don't want to hurt any businesses, okay? So. Mm. 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 So are these people wannabes or am I on a wannabe? I think we are all wannabes, okay? Yeah. He mentions all these big mathematicians, okay? So like Liouville, yeah. Some of the names rings the bell. Sounds familiar. Like Mangold, whatever. More modern ones. Möbius and okay. Impressive. Oh yeah. Professional mathematicians. Hmm. So yeah, this guy found something. I congratulate him, but it's not closed form formula because it involves infinity. Okay, it's more of an infinite series, right? So it's more of an approximation. Okay, so it's not closed form formula because it involves infinity. All right, so okay, no. Yeah, he said it's exact formula. Yeah, maybe it's exact, but I have to disagree because it involves infinity, so it's just an approximation. Okay, so it's not closed form formula at least. Okay, but I do congratulate him for his findings, his discovery. Yeah, yeah, that's great. Very smart, impressed very much. So there's this Legendre recurrence formula for prime counting function. I'm kind of curious what that is. Now I'm being overheated. Oh boy. Yeah. Uh, take off my socks. Taking off my jacket. Oh, whew, I'm hot now. So I turn on the heater, you know. Ah, oh boy. Okay, pi of n is about n over log n. Prime number theorem. Okay. Mm. So yeah, Legendre, like couple of hundreds of years ago, got somewhat similar idea like what we are having right now. Okay, alright, yeah. He's the legend, Legendre, right? Yeah, okay. And his recurrence formula is a lot simpler than what we have here, but yeah, whatever. He's professional mathematician, and I'm not. I'm amateur, so whatever. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, he used this. Mr. Legendre, Monsieur Legendre, did use square root of x and flooring thereof. So okay, okay. I guess this isn't that much new. Well, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like the author of this online article. He does 1800s, 1990s instead of talking about like he did talk about like century. I don't like the century convention. It's too confusing, right? I'd rather say 1800s as opposed to 19th centuries. That's just annoying, right? Century convention. Because it's 1800s, 19th century. You have to subtract one, right? Yeah, it's indirection, inefficient. Okay, so Okay. I'm trying to see if they have any formula that kind of look like this. Yeah, Mr. I mean, Herr Karl Friedrich Gauss, when he was 15, he had this conjecture, prime number conjecture. Later on, maybe a century later, some people proved it, so became prime number theorem, right? Yeah, impressive. Logarithmic integral. No idea what that is. Okay, they're cool. So, Mr. Pogorzelski, Polish American mathematician, a professor in mathematics in University of Maine, who I think he studied in Columbia University and also he worked in Princeton. Okay, yeah, very blue ribbon academic credential, right? Yeah, I think he studied in Columbia and got a job in Princeton, this advanced study institution, whatever, right? And then he got a professor job in University of Maine as mathematics professor. Okay, so very Eastern Coast guy. Okay, yeah, very blue ribbon. Okay, he claimed that he proved cold box conjecture. That's what we are at, what we are after, and he was interested in logic and linguistics. Okay, so he's logician, kind of part-time linguist. Okay, so maybe he did prove it. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so nth prime number. Okay, we don't have closed form formula for it. Nth prime number. They got some approximation formula for it, but also prime counting function. We don't have closed form formula for it. Okay. Yeah, there's some recurrence relationship. Okay. Yeah. So Muzir, Legendre, his recurrence relationship. I guess we have some common denominator, our formula and his formula. Okay, kinda, but I don't think it's exactly the same. All right, maybe it's the same expressed in different language, different notational convention. Maybe. All right, maybe it's equivalent. I don't know. Okay. To be honest, I don't care. Why? I whatever because uh, we want to do it our own way. We want to be independent. Okay, so even if this is rediscovery, no problem. Okay. I wasn't disappointed. Maybe I was just a little bit, but yeah, that's fine. Mm. Mm. We're gonna do this little head, this strictly lesser prime counting function. Yeah, because yeah, we don't want to confuse other mathematicians, all right? So yeah, because traditional definition of prime counting function is inclusive, right? Scientists, more than half of them, if not most of them, but more than half of them, they are liberal. Okay, I don't know why. Why do scientists want to be liberal as opposed to conservative? Perhaps because science is very conservative, so politically they want to be liberal to strike some balance, maybe, right? Scientific conservatism and political liberalism, maybe balancing out. Yeah, maybe that's why. Okay, so yeah. All right. But I think Mr. Legendre, like 200 years ago or so, okay, I think what the idea that he has, the recurrence formula that Mr. Legendre discovered like 200 years ago or so, I think it's very related what we have because he had this pi parenthesis flooring of square root of n. Okay, I saw that. Okay, so okay, maybe this is not that new. Whatever, right? That's fine. But his formula didn't not look exactly like this. Maybe it's mathematically equivalent, right? I don't know, and I don't care, right? Because I don't want to study what he did, right? I don't have time for it. I want to do it my own way, okay? So because it's more interesting that way, okay? Freedom, independence, we all want it, right? We all do, right? We all want to do it our own way, right? Yeah. When I was, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And I'll tell you some U.S. Army story, okay? All right. We'll take a break from mathematics, just for 5 minutes or so, okay? Maybe 10 minutes, okay? So, okay. Beautiful day outside, okay? Yeah, it's beautiful outside. We're having a very beautiful, good day, okay? So, yeah, it's so cool. Okay? Yeah. We are having very good time. Okay, and see you in 5, okay? Okay, so many stories to tell you, okay? So, all we do here maybe is rediscovery, just express in different language. It doesn't matter, we are having fun. We stay out of trouble, so I call that a success, okay? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, okay? We enjoy the process, we are happy, we are out of trouble, yeah. You can call that a success. Okay, I would. Okay. Uh, so I was reading this Cauchy's biography. Okay, something Augustine Louis Cauchy, something like that. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, he's like revolutionary in mathematics, right? Like Don Quixote. That's what this author of this biography said. E.T. Bell, Mr. Bell, right? Caltech professor who later became Caltech professor. Okay, so because yeah, the man of mathematics. Yeah. Oh, he was fantastic. And yeah, there are female mathematicians too. Yeah, so I encourage you to write, research, and write about women of mathematics. Okay, I did read some biography of female mathematicians. Yeah, they're cool. Okay, so uh, to this author, Mr. E.T. Bell, he's like a very good writer, very well read. Okay, I can tell. Okay, he's a good writer. Okay, I can tell because I'm a writer myself. Okay, I can tell who's a good writer, who's not. Right, the sentences, paragraphs, choice of words. Yeah, I can tell. He's a good writer, very well read. And uh, I'm not very well read because I rather write than read. Okay, but I did read sometimes. Okay, Arthur Schopenhauer, German philosopher. Yeah, he said a good writer is a has only a original, authentic, independent thinker can be a good writer. Okay, yeah, he did say, and I do agree. Okay, so you don't have to read too much to be a good writer. You just have to be an independent thinker. Okay, to be a good writer. Right? Good writing is a very creative process. Right? You have to be able to think on your own. All right. So yeah, this E.T. Mr. Professor E.T. Bell of Caltech. I mean, he wrote this book before he became Caltech professor. He got the Caltech professor job in mathematics probably because of the book that he published. Okay. Oh, he was being heavily recruited. Okay, because his book, Man of Mathematics, it was phenomenal work. Okay, and very well written. All right. So yeah, he said he kind of compared this Cervantes, Spanish writer Cervantes character Don Quixote, like quixotic, yeah, to Cauchy, and I was surprised. Okay, because I thought Cauchy was just traditional mathematician, but back in the days he was kind of revolutionary. Okay, so yeah, this is windmill Cervantes, Don Quixote. Okay, it's just doing fine, right? But you challenge Don Quixote, quixotic, oh, and you charge us against it, right? People may call you crazy, okay? But this windmill is getting in the way, okay? This Don Quixote. So, quixotic, this English expression, right? Yeah, this is about that. Somebody who challenged this establishment. He's doing fine, but yeah, you are getting in my way, okay? So you're juggernaut like David versus Goliath, alright? They're doing just fine job, windmill. Like I'm kind of quixotic too, okay? Yeah, I go after Einstein's relativity, both special and general, okay? Yeah. But I was surprised to find that Cauchy, in his time, when he was young, he was kind of quixotic. That was quite a surprise, okay? Because later on, he became establishment himself when he got old, okay? Yeah, well, okay. And I claim this formula, recurrence formula of pi prime counting function is better than what Muzil, Legendre came up with because I'm not quite understanding what he said. Okay, but I guess it's kind of very interrelated. Probably, possibly not, if not probably. So, possibly it's the same idea, but I think this is more understandable. Okay, or maybe not. I don't know. Okay, we'll leave it to the future generation. Okay, but maybe it's the same idea. Maybe it's different. I don't know. Okay, and I don't care. Now let me write this down. Okay, so to give my vocal cord some rest. I just write down the result. This guy. Okay. By the way, do I believe there are aliens? I don't. Right. Whereas the U.S. Army in Afghanistan, we deployed to Afghanistan, and this kind and aged, generous gentleman, he's like this army pilot hero. Okay, so very famous man. Okay, so multiple medals, right? He paid us visit in Afghanistan, I think. Okay, so I asked him a question. Okay, he's back in the days, U.S. Air Force and U.S. Army was all one. Okay, so he's an old timer. He's in the U.S. Army as a pilot of these fixed wing airplanes, jets, for decades. Okay, yeah. So I asked him, "Okay, Mister, are you? You've been flying. You had flight like for 3 or 5, 4 decades. Have you ever seen UFO?" And he said no. He was quite blunt gentleman, okay? He said no, yeah, all these decades of my life, maybe 5 decades or so, okay, I have been flying everywhere on Earth, all the different skies, different time, all different countries, but I have never seen one UFO. Not USO, but UFO, okay? Yeah, so he said that, and yeah, I think he's correct. Okay, I don't think there's such a thing as aliens or UFO. I doubt it. Okay, I did doubt it, and I asked the question anyway, and he kind of confirmed my conjecture that there's no such a thing as a UFO. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, U.S. Army story. When I was in Fort Gordon, Georgia, at the end of that, Fort Gordon, Georgia, AIT, Advanced Individual Training as a computer, not computer, but U.S. Army helicopter electrician, electrician for helicopter, all this stuff. Yeah, I became a PG, platoon guide, okay, because some kind and generous gentleman, platoon sergeant, appointed me to be platoon guide in charge of 50 soldiers. Okay? Yeah, student leadership, right? Yeah, yeah. So It's not like I wanted to impress my sergeants, but I wanted to impose some strict discipline because in my mind, that's what army AIT or basic training is about. It's not about freedom. It's not about you. Okay, so yeah, I came up with this idea. I presented it to my sergeants and they approved it. So yeah, this before just before this field training, we had to shop for our gears, right? Ebanis, whatever, right? We had to go to this uh, PX post exchange, right? In the Fort Gordon base. Hey, I'm gonna impose you some rules. It's about discipline. You're not gonna go there battle body. No, you're going there in groups of 10 soldiers. Okay, so that we can make it faster, efficient, orderly fashion, discipline, rules, no freedom, rules. And my sergeants liked that idea, but some of my colleagues, student soldiers, they didn't like it. So, and some of them said, "Hey, we want to do it our own way." And I said, "Yeah, but hey, this is U.S. Army, okay? It's about discipline. It's not about freedom. It's about training, okay? So, no, we want to do it our own way." And I asked them nicely. Yeah, I appreciate your objection, but please, could you just go along with me on this? I mean, it's better about the system. You go to PX to buy some food, gears. It's just all I'm asking is add more people, 10 soldiers per group. Okay, in formation, one line. Okay, I'm not asking you to call out the cadence and march left, right. No, just 10 people, okay? Because we want it to be orderly fashion, disciplined. We want to show example, okay? It's not that I want to impress sergeants, but hey, this is still AIT training, okay? So before we get stationed somewhere, okay? Let's do our job. Let's get trained. Please, I'm asking. I'm not ordering, alright? And they said yes. And we did that. Alright? So I was platoon guy, the student leadership guy, right? No incident, no bullyism, because I don't tolerate people bullying on each other. I stop it. Okay? I mean, when I was in US Army in basic combat training or AIT, okay, yeah, they bully upon each other and I stop them. Did they bully upon me in basic combat training AIT? No. Why? Because I was local celebrity. I would do three finger push up. Three finger push up, okay? I would punch this stone pillar, metallic pillar with my bare punch hand, bare elbow, bare knee, barefoot, not barefoot, but maybe in barracks, whatever, right? I would do push-ups on with my bare hands on cold ice. With my bare hand, I would do push-up and so yeah, they didn't mess with me. No. Did I mess with somebody, other people? No, unless I thought I reckoned they needed some correction, right? But they would mess with each other and I stopped them. Okay, yeah, guys, come on, grow up, alright? Mess with me, okay? Yeah, don't mess with each other, okay? You wanna mess with somebody? Yeah, mess with me, okay? So they stopped, okay? So, yeah, some of them did mess with me, but whatever. No problem. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So pi n is inclusive, but pi of n minus on top, that's exclusive. Okay. So number of prime numbers strictly less than n. Okay. That's the pi minus. Kind of start looking like some Chinese character. I did not intend that. Okay, it's just coincidence. Okay, I didn't even think about it, but it started looking like some kind of Chinese character. Okay, it's pi Greek letter and minus on top. Okay, so an n, right? Exclusive prime counting function, as opposed to pi of n, that's inclusive. Count all the numbers equal to or less than n. That's prime counting function. Traditional, right? But pi top minus, that's exclusive. Count primes that's less than, strictly less than n. Okay, so we had to make that distinction. Okay, so okay. Some friends of mine, they call me a genius. God bless them. They're so kind and generous. Some friends of mine call me handsome, beautiful. God bless them. They're so kind and generous. Okay, but what I can tell you is this. All right, mathematics is like foreign language, right? You get used to it. Because biochemistry, I had many friends in biochemistry, PhD, right? I'm like, oh man, guys, how do you memorize all this? Oh, you get used to it. Okay, yeah. It's like foreign learning a foreign language. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, mathematics like that, just like foreign language. Okay, you get used to it. If you're kind and generous, you think I'm beautiful, I'm pretty, I'm handsome. It's language. It's performance. It's acting. Craft. The way you do your facial expression, your hair, your clothing, your body, you do diet and exercise, right? It's all an act. It's labor, work. Yeah, you consciously and conscientiously do this facial expression, you manage it. That's something I learned from my mom. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, you have son, you have to manage your facial expression. Oh, thank you, mom. She's very beautiful lady. Okay, so yeah, we maintain our facial expression, do hairstyle, clothing. Okay, because my mom, she's an artist. She majored in fine art. Okay. Oh yeah, she's fantastic dresser, very bold. Okay, and very beautiful lady. Okay, yeah, she does diet. I'm not sure about diet part, but she does exercise. She's a very good dancer too. Okay, my dad, his dancing style a little bit more goofy, right? Yeah, but I did invite them about 3 years ago to Alaska when I used to live in Anchorage, right? And I did invite them again this summer, but coronavirus situation, so they could not come. Okay, so but yeah, great dancers. Okay, so my mom, my dad. Okay, I would give them some nicknames. Oh, Dad, you're like John Wayne. Mom, you're like Elizabeth Taylor, and they would have a good laugh. Okay, so yeah, but they're very handsome and beautiful. Yeah, I talked to them last weekend. Okay, both of them. Yeah, I talked to my siblings too. they're doing good. Okay, so yeah, they're doing great. All right, so yeah, I'm blessed with very good parents. Maybe some of you were not blessed with good parents. I'm sorry, okay? That's why I'm sharing all these blessings with you so that you get some wisdom, knowledge, discipline, love. Because maybe you didn't quite get it from your own parents. I'm not saying your parents are bad. I bet they did their best. Perhaps they had some bad parents themselves, your grandparents, okay? Inheritance of evil, right? School bullies, why are they bullies? Why are they so physically abusive? Because they themselves have been physically abused in their household, in their home, most likely by their parents, okay? So they get piled up with this negative copium, pain, suffering, and they pour it out to other people, somebody young, smaller than they are, right? They are school bullies. They got some domestic violence situation, okay? School bullies, domestic violence situation, domestic violence case. Dysfunctional family, they are the school bullies, office bullies, okay? Any bullies, yeah, they got some domestic violence situation, abuse. They've been abused, so now they abuse other people. Inheritance, passing out this pain and suffering to other people. You inherit it, you pass on to other people. But we are not that. We are Jesusians. We are Jesusians. What do we do? Yeah, some American president said, yeah, buck stop right here. We'll take the responsibility. We're not going to point fingers like President Trump point fingers to China. We are not that. No, we are old school, okay? Yeah, good American president. I don't remember his name, but yeah, buck stop right here. I'll take the responsibility. I take the full blunt. Some American presidents in White House, Washington D.C., back in America, oh, they used to be so good. Okay, President Trump is his all about his name, family name Trump, his money, power, fame. I like his portrait. Yeah, smiley face. No other American president have done that, so he's cute, right? He's handsome guy, okay. He's good looking guy, okay. But not the best president in American history, okay. So we had better, right? You may not think I'm American. That's fine. That's your opinion. I respect your freedom of thoughts, your ideas, your opinions, your perspectives, okay. Maybe I'm not that American enough for you. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I respect your opinion. Okay, yeah, your freedom, your right to think, to judge. Yeah, I respect that. Okay, you happen to be born in America. You could not choose. You did not choose to be born in America. You did not choose your parents, your race, your gender, right? You just happen to be born in America. Okay? Happen to be born into your race, your gender, right? So if you don't think I'm American enough, know this, okay? You just happen to be born in this household who've been living in America for hundreds of years, but you did not choose your parents, your ancestors, your race, your gender, right? Yes, I happen to be born in America in 1970s because my parents came here from Korea, okay? I did not choose that destiny. So in humanology, we kind of subscribe to determinism in philosophy, okay? Because we didn't choose to be male or female, we didn't choose to be whatever nationality, okay? We didn't choose these native languages, okay? So we're just born into that. We don't get to choose what school we go to, what people we meet. You go take a bus full of strangers. You did not choose to meet them. You're going to school, you're going to work, you take a bus, right? You didn't choose to see them, encounter them, all different walks of lives. You did not choose that. You don't get to choose anything. Free will, freedom is an illusion. You don't really get to choose anything. Okay? Oh yeah, you have multiple job offer, multiple school admissions. You think you choose out of your own will? Do you think so? Illusion. Okay, why? Because you're influenced by these external ideologies. Maybe you're liberal, maybe you're conservative, maybe you're elitist, maybe you are like egalitarian, okay? All these ideologies, there's something acquired, there's something you learned from external influence from other people, like out of chance, probability. You happen to be born, grew up in this conservative neighborhood, liberal neighborhood. You have friends and families that you did not choose. They happen to be liberals or conservative. So now you are liberals or conservative, okay? So that's what guide your decision. What school you pick, what job you take when you have multiple job offers, multiple school admission tickets. You are not as free as you think. Okay? Yeah, we come up with some humanological equation like life equation, okay? Yeah, one day, okay? Very deterministic, okay? I'm Christian because my parents were Christian. They still are, okay? I know about Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism, Islam because I was exposed to those cultural influence. Okay? Or you're tattoo piercist, you're gayist, LGBT activist, maybe you're LGBT members, right? If you are, I'm sorry. Okay, there's nothing good in it. If you are tattooed and pierced, I'm sorry, there's nothing good on it, in it. Okay, you're a sugar fetist, I'm sorry, there's nothing good in it. Okay. You smoke marijuana, you use hemp. I am so sorry. Okay? Because they are no good for you. You may say, "Oh, we are sorry. I am sorry. Yeah, you smoke cigarettes, you drink alcohol." Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm quoting from this Billy Joel. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We all disagree, but we are respectful. We don't use F word, N word, B word. Okay. We are very respectful and thank Google YouTube examiners. Okay. Compliance officers. Okay. They corrected me. Hey, be careful about your choice of words. Okay. Be nice. Be respectful. And I learned a lesson. Okay. So I thank them. Mhm. We appreciate their service. Okay. Google YouTube employees. They are good educators. Okay. Good advisors. Yeah. Censorship. Yeah. Sometimes it's the right thing to do. Okay. Okay. We'll take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay. So and we'll continue with this. Okay. Yeah, Musil Legendre. I don't think he quite got it. Okay. So maybe it's related. Okay. It's just pi parent open parent flooring of square root of n close this flooring and parent. Yeah, he was getting close, but I don't think he quite got it. Okay, so I think our recurrence formula for prime counting function is superior and better than what Mr. Legendre came up with. Okay, it's more understandable. Okay, maybe same idea, maybe I don't know. Okay, because I don't have time to study what he did. Okay, yeah, we appreciate what he did, but I don't have time for it. I'm a lawyer full time. Okay, uh, I do mathematics as a pro bono project for the betterment of humanity, for the good. Okay, for free. I don't get paid for this. At the same time, I enjoy doing this. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so when I was in AIT, okay, I got this job as a platoon guide. Not a single incident, not a single fight, and we won this painful battle with Charlie Company. We were in Bravo Company, right? Yeah, Bravo Company traditionally they always won, right? They're aggressive. Charlie Company defensive. We always won this painful battle at the end of this AIT training, and we got it. Okay, no incident, nobody got injured, no fight, and we won the painful battle. Why? Because I appointed these colleagues of mine to be the squad leaders. I don't know anything about paintballs, and they did. I let them do their own things. Okay, so and yeah, we won. Bravo Company. Okay. Nobody got injured. Nobody died. Nobody got injured. No incidents. No fight. Okay. So I call that a success. Right? Many of my sergeants they told me you got some good leadership skill. I was like, oh sergeant, oh parade rest, sergeant, thank you. Yeah, thank you. They blessed me. It took a long while because back earlier in AIT, okay, yeah, it's like after basic combat training, it's like all of a sudden we are in heaven. It's a better food. Nobody's yelling at us. Better defect, okay. Dining facility, better food, sunshine, right? It's like springtime, I think it was. Okay, yeah, it's some good time. Okay, we have to earn our rights. You know, let's take 5 minutes, 10 minutes break. Okay, I tell you all about it, advanced individual training (AIT) in the U.S. Army. Okay, okay, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, so all right. Let let us get some fresh Alaskan oxygen. Okay. Yeah. Are you still there? Are you still there? I'm sorry about long break, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, mathematics will continue tomorrow, okay? Yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Tomorrow's like what? Thursday? Yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow, okay? So no problem. We got time, okay? Okay. So we have 30 minutes left. Okay, so yeah, no incident when I was in AIT platoon guide in charge of my colleagues, about 50 of them. Okay, yeah, we won the paintball battle. We are Bravo company, they are Charlie company. Okay, because I appointed, I didn't quite appoint. I tried to introduce democracy to U.S. Army. Okay, there were objections, right? This former platoon guys, okay, they'll give me advices. Hey man, U.S. Army is not about democracy. It's more about dictatorship. Okay, so you appoint your squad leaders. You don't let people vote. No, you're not doing it. You're not doing it right. Okay, you're not doing old school army way. But I'm kind of revolutionary. I'm kind of liberal in the sense. So yeah, I let people vote for their squad leaders. Okay, and they did. All right. So yeah, our former platoon guys, I appreciate your advices. Okay, yeah, but you are no longer platoon guide. You're former ex platoon guys. I am platoon guide now. Okay, so appreciate your advices. Okay, but I'm gonna do it my own way. Okay. And some of these former platoon guys would give me attitude. Okay, so I almost got into fist fight with them. All right, they back down, right? But they did report me to my platoon sergeants who appointed me to be platoon guide. So uh, kindly and generously did so, okay? Because I studied, I went to battalion level board exam and I passed it, okay? So I was student soldier of the month or of the quarter. Over the month and over the quarter, but not of the year, okay? Later on, yeah, I did made it technician of the year when I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, and yeah, but yeah, because I made some mistake before. Okay, I kicked hole in the wall. Okay, why? Because I was sweeping the floor, mopping the floor. All these blacks and whites and Hispanics, right? They would just cronism. They would just appoint all these guys, their friends, same race, to all this student leadership position, and I was neglected. I thought I'm smarter than all those guys combined. They're younger than me. By then, when I was in the army, I got 3.9 GPA in computer science. I've been to Ivy League school, computational biology, PhD program. I made a movie by then. Okay, so it's the younger guys, right? You tell me what to do, guys younger than me. When I'm sweeping the floor in this barracks room, I got angry. Okay, so yeah, I kicked the wall one day. Became a hole in the wall. Okay, so I got into trouble. We got into formation. Hey! Somebody reported it on me. Okay. Hey, who put the hole on the wall? Who is it? I said, it was me. Okay, the rest of you dismissed. You come with me. So I was like, again. Like this student, high school student in principal's office, alright, parade rest. Oh, Sergeant, yeah, it was me. I'm so sorry. Why did you do it? Well, I wanted to be a student leader because I thought I'm qualified to be a student leader. I'm older than they are. I got more education. I got more experiences. At least I'm a decade older than my colleagues. But just because I'm Asian, okay, yeah, these black guys, white guys, they all point at each other, right? It's kind of racism, okay? So, I'm sorry, I was angry, okay? Then I met many Asians in U.S. Army. They would tell me things to do, sweep the floor, mop the floor, and I did that, okay? When these black guys, white guys, Hispanic guys would tell me what to do, and they're younger than me, they're like 18, 19, 21, 20. I was 31, 32. I'm sorry, Sergeant, but I'm a human being. I have emotion. I have limitation in my emotional containment capacity, tolerance. So yeah, I did not hurt anybody when I was mopping and sweeping the floor in barracks room. I was angry, so I kicked the wall with my army boot. Now there's hole in the wall. I'm sorry. And they forgave me, right? Power of forgiveness. Okay, so, yeah. They forgave me, but my reputation was damaged, so I had to prove myself. I studied for board exam. Okay, yeah, NCO board, whatever, right? Yeah, studied, and I got company level, battalion level, okay, and brigade level, something like that, okay. So I became student of the quarter, right? I won it, right? They were very proud of me, and kind and generous platoon sergeants, they appointed me to be platoon guide at the very end of AIT, Advanced Individual Training in Fort Gordon, Augusta, Georgia. Okay. I wanted to introduce. I tried to do something new. I bought these pens. Yeah, about 50 pens. Okay, I wrote down. Yeah, Bravo Company. All 50 pens with this black marker. Right. I would toast them. Hey, you're Bravo Company. Okay. I was on the second floor of the barracks. Hey, here's your pen, Bravo Company. Remember that. This is your memorabilia memento, my gift to you. I bought it with my own money, and I wrote every single word, every single character with just Michael, Bravo Company, Bravo Company. 50 or 60 of them. Yeah, memorabilia, okay? I tried to do something new, okay? Yeah, democracy. Yeah, you want squad leader? Yeah, vote. Democracy in the U.S. Army. First is force in time, okay? Yeah, vote for your own squad leader, okay? And they did. My sergeants, my colleagues, they let me do it, okay? Something brand new. Democracy in U.S. Army, voting, not appointing, because I had power to appoint my squad leaders, about five of them, each of them in charge of 10 soldiers. But I wanted people to decide. And they did. My sergeants, officers, my colleagues, they let me do it. And they did vote for their own squad leaders. Okay, so and many of them knew more about this paintball. I don't know any paintball. Okay, so I let them do their own thing. Okay, so and we won. Bravo Company against Charlie Company, we won. Okay, yeah, because I let them do their own thing. These experts, people with more experiences. I did give them some advice. Hey, traditionally Bravo companies, we are always aggressive. Charlie company defensive. We are offensive. Yeah, let's continue the tradition. That's the only thing I said, and they did, and we won. No single incident, no injury, no death, no fight. At the end of this field training in Fort Gordon, Georgia, some guys would goof off when we are cleaning, picking up this trash, police call, right? Some of them would not do it, so I yelled at them. We are picking up the trash, every single one of us, including me, myself, platoon guide. Okay, we are humbling ourselves. We are picking up the dirt, the trashes. We are gonna clean up our own mess. But some of them were goofing off. Okay, I did yell at them. Okay, so all right. So we get back home, Fort Gordon, Georgia. All right, and we graduated, all of us. It was safe. Okay. Thanks to the support of my army friends, colleagues, superiors, sergeants, officers. Okay. Yeah, I did have good leadership training. Okay. Soft love, tough love. Okay. Yeah, I learned all that. Okay. In Korea, as a high school student, yeah, I got this vice president of the class, right? Yeah, I did learn some leadership there too. Okay, so public humiliation because I was just studying. Maybe I was selfish. Okay, so some another guy, childhood friend of mine. Okay, yeah, we let let boys be boys. Okay, we beat up each other, right? We punch at each other, kick at each other, right? Yeah, later on we become friends. Okay, but yeah, I did learn some lessons there too. Okay, public humiliation. You know, it could be very therapeutic to the rest, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we learn from experiences, right? Yeah. So Mr. Luzangdro, yeah, he came up with this recurrence formula for prime counting function. Maybe he and we have some common denominator for it. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Square, flooring of square root of n, yeah, of pi counting function. Yeah, maybe what we found here is not that brand new, but at least it's more understandable, it's more well organized. So yeah, I think it's worthwhile to do. Okay, so we continue tomorrow. Okay, yeah, we keep going. Okay, we take 5 minutes break. Okay, and I tell you some other stories. I have so many stories to tell you. Okay? I hope and pray that you are being entertained. I hope so. Do you see my left middle finger? It's not shaking anymore, right? This one. Okay? Yeah, because I stopped taking all these dietary supplements, these vitamins or whatever, right? Yeah, it stopped shaking. But that's good. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So, alright. Okay. Okay, we're back. We have like what, 5 minutes left? Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes left. We'll spend this 5 minutes doing some martial arts because I need to strengthen your spirit. Oh, this coronavirus, we are so scared. Oh, we want to hide. In order to strengthen your spirit, you need to know some martial art. Yeah, coronavirus is started from China. Yeah, the home of Oriental martial arts. Yeah, so what? Okay. Wuhan province, I don't think they were quite practicing martial art. Okay, so you do some martial art, okay? In order to strengthen your spirit, your soul, your mind, you have to strengthen your body. Okay, so Chinese martial art is very good for that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in Chinese martial art or Korean martial art or karate, Japanese martial art, this double kick. Okay. Yeah. Woo. Okay. That's double front kick. Okay. Double side kick. Okay. I'm not that good at it, but okay. So. Okay. I try. Okay. Yeah. Double side kick like. Right? Yeah. That's all I can show you, okay? I'm not that good at it. Yeah, go YouTube, okay? Professional martial artists better than me. They can teach you better, okay? I'm just amateur, okay? So double front kick. Okay. Right? Double side kick. Right? Yeah. That's what I can show you, okay? So we have like 2 minutes left, okay. Nunchucks, right? Oh yeah, let's do some nunchucks, okay? Yeah. Oh. I don't do this Bruce Lee style, like, yeah, I know how to do it, right? But it doesn't quite serve us, right? So I rather do my own style, right? I rather use back grip like this as opposed to frontal grip. Because back grip is more powerful, okay? Nunchuck, very versatile, very tricky, okay? If you can handle nunchucks, you can handle any weapon, okay? And if you master this back grip style, as opposed to frontal grip, like Bruce Lee, yeah, he's not that good, okay? We prefer back grip. Why? Because you can hide behind us like ninja. Yeah, back grip. Right? I can hide it. I have nunchucks, right? But you don't get to see it because I'm hiding it like ninja, okay? Surreptitious. Okay? To put your enemy in a complex mode, right? Yeah, back grip by far more powerful, is trickier, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you, good night, bye. Okay, that was my session. Thank you, I love you, God bless. Good night.